Hello everybody, Seng again, and today we got very bad news. The total number of infection that we have for a single day is actually 1,426. This is bad news. It actually means that the infection rate in the dormitory is rising. Potentially, we will have about 20 to 30% of those who are staying in the dormitories, the foreign workers, will be infected with the Wuhan virus. And this rate will actually goes up as the days goes by. If PAP government didn't carry out massive universal testing as soon as possible, we might face a situation that the infection rate will goes up to 50%. And that means out of the 200 to 300,000 foreign workers who are hosted in these dormitories, we will be facing about 100,000 to 150,000 infection cases in total. What would that mean? Our healthcare system will virtually, practically, literally breaks down. We are actually facing a shortage of beds already. We have utilized the expo. We are trying to use the stadium, everything we can. But we cannot cope with more than 20,000, 30,000 infections. And how do we come to this epidemic, epic situation that we are facing? It's because we have a team of PAP leaders who refuse to listen right from the start and who refuse to change their direction early, even though there are a lot of cases coming out of China that shows us that the situation is pretty bad. The transmission rate is amazing. We should be panicked right from the start, not now. Now, in comparison, the Hong Kong government has not implemented anything close to what we are having right now. We are using fines, we are using sending enforcement officers going around. And we even encourage Singaporeans to spy on each other. I think that is crazy. That is definitely crazy. It creates social tension. It creates social mistrust, distrust amongst each other. And that is not healthy. Even if we can come out of this epidemic crisis, our social fabric will be broken down. Now, I really cannot understand some of the Singaporeans why they want to break the rules. But there might be reasons why they are doing so. Many of them doesn't have the means to buy masks at all. Some of them don't even have a proper roof over their heads. And that's why they are loitering around in void decks, in H3 void decks, and places. And they don't have a place to go home to eat. They have to eat outside, at hawker centers and such. And I believe we should not penalize them for not having the means to buy masks or to have a home to go back to. So please, be more empathetic during this time of crisis. Don't follow what PAPs have been telling you. They make mistakes. They have made grave mistakes. 3 grave mistakes altogether. And we should learn that they are not trustworthy at all. The advice that comes from them has basically made us worse off than Hong Kong, for example. If we have taken a more proactive approach like Hong Kong, social distancing, close some of the businesses that is deemed too dangerous for transmission of this virus, and masking, do not discourage people from putting on masks, we might be better off. And definitely, we have ill-treated a lot of foreign workers, and this is not a problem of yesterday or the day before. This problem has existed long ago, decades. There are NGOs and even me have commented that we are actually treating these foreign workers as modern slaves. The PAP government is only interested in getting more foreign levies from them, from their employers, from their sweat and hard work. But did they take care of their welfare? Apparently no. And one good thing, so-called good thing that comes out of this Wuhan virus crisis is that it shows us that as a country, what are the shortfall that we have? What are the systemic problems that we have been facing, but we have neglected totally? And what PAP government and their ministers have not done well in taking care of everybody, everyone, including the foreign workers. And it is payback time. We Singaporeans have to pay a heavy price for that. But at the beginning of this crisis, PAP was thinking that, well, life can go on so that when the crisis is over, we can be at the forefront of the economic rebound and even go for an election. They are more concerned about having elections during this epidemic, this crisis. Milk every single bit of political capitals out of this crisis. They have never put in everything they have to take care of the people first. And this is where they have failed us. They have failed the country very badly. I hope that we can carry on in unity to fight this virus. But we have to bear in mind who brought us here. Who brought us to this situation that made our country a laughing stock in the world. From the golden standard to the top epidemic center in Asia. It is a PAP government. In Chinese we say 责无旁贷. They cannot run away from accountability or responsibility for all the dereliction of duties from the manpower ministry to the health ministry. I hope this will be a very important lesson for all of us. And Singaporeans will have to wake up. We have to sit down and really think carefully. Do we want such a monopoly of power to carry on? Or do we need a more constructive, slightly more aggressive opposition members in parliament to keep the ruling party work harder, smarter, and better? I hope my prediction will not come true. Initially, I was predicting only about 10,000 cases of infection. But it seems that we are moving very quickly into that direction. Within this week, we shall see the 10,000 mark. But I hope not more than that. Not towards what I fear could be about 20,000 or even 50,000, 60,000 cases eventually. So please do your part. Well, everyone should actually stay at home, put on a mask when you are out, but at the same time, be mindful not to be too harsh on some of the elderlies and some of the homeless people who cannot afford any mask or who can't even afford to eat at home because they are homeless. If you see someone without a mask, go forward. If you have an extra mask, pass it to them and tell them the importance of putting a mask right now, because it's not only saving their lives, it's saving everybody's lives. Thank you.